An official at the Al-Roj camp has given new details as to exactly what happened when this group left in a convoy of 3 vans on Monday morning. We know that they were turned around when Kurdish escorts who were travelling with them received a message from Syrian government forces that they would not be allowed to travel onwards to Damascus. We now know that the essence of that message is that they could have been targeted if they continued on that journey. We also know that the group of 11 women and 23 children had been issued with single-use passports by the Australian government. That tallies with what we knew from the group themselves, that they did have travel documents in their possession before they left Al-Roj, and it also lines up with what we had heard as far back as January last year, that Australian officials had visited the camp in the middle of 2022, had done DNA and health checks. That's a process which would have led to this situation where those documents could have been issued to the lawyers and the families of these individuals rather than waiting for this group from Syria to make their way to an Australian embassy. We have also learnt that Al-Roj staff, when this convoy left, effectively thought that that was the last that they would see of this group of 34 Australians, and some of their tents had started to be demolished. When the group has returned, it's led to a situation where some of those families have now had to bunk in together because they haven't had their own tents available to them. Now, we have tried to make contact with some of the families inside that camp. They have said that they have no comment and have directed us to speak to their lawyers. What we also know, though, is that one of these individuals, one of the women, is now subject to a temporary exclusion order, a power the government has to ban someone over the age of 14 from travelling to Australia for a period of up to 2 years. That's an announcement which was made by the Home Affairs Minister Tony Burke. It was revealed on Wednesday, Australia time. He has since said that that decision was made on the advice of security agencies on Monday, when these reports about the movement of this group first started to appear. Now, that doesn't mean that the rest of the group, the other 33, are impeded from travelling, but for the fact that they have serious challenges getting out of Al-Roj and then on to another destination such as Damascus. That is still a challenge, and the Al-Roj staff are saying that as much as they will help and allow that journey to occur, it is not up to them to make those arrangements to coordinate this travel with Syrian authorities. That is something that the families and supporters of these Australian women and children need to do if they want to begin that long journey home.